Hello, my name is Bob.
Hi, my name is Barbara. We'd like to introduce you to our dogs, Murphy.
And Maggie.
I had always wanted a dog. Nobody else in the house wanted a dog, but I wanted a dog. I sort of started going to all the local shelters. And then through a newspaper ad, I found a woman who was fostering close by. And there was Murphy, the black, wonderful dog that he is. And I took Bob over to see him. Bob was still quite skeptical about the whole thing. And my son was with us. And that was it.
Now Maggie, along the way, we got a second dog to keep Murphy, to be company for Murphy and just to be a second dog in the house. And we had a wonderful 5 years with her. We looked around for a while to find a dog to replace her. When we spotted Maggie, the pet finder or the rescue sites, when we saw her, we said, somehow she just seems perfect. And so we took her.
And the best part in the beginning was picking Maggie up from the dog transport, which we hadn't done with Murphy. But driving up to the park and ride up near Portsmouth and having all these people waiting in the parking lot for their dogs. And then this huge truck pulls in that's got, all of this pictures of dogs and lettering and everything. And, the guys jump out and it's like Christmas. They're handing out dogs to you. It's just the most amazing thing. I think both dogs are a mix, so we don't really know what they are. It seems to be a retriever mix. We were told that Maggie, the white one, is part Great Pyrenees. And when people see her, they do see that in her. Yeah, and the eyes, the nose, that pinkness. She's a lot smaller though than a Great Pyrenees. And then Murphy, we've been told that he's got chow in him because he's got some black on his tongue.
Well, I would say, both of my dogs are very social dogs. And they both like meeting people, meeting other dogs, and playing a lot. So whenever we go for walks, they both enjoy when we run into other dogs. Sometimes we deliberately go places like out to the beach or to a park where there's a lot of people taking dogs. And they run up to the other dogs and meet them and sniff them and sometimes even start playing with them. Murphy now, he's 10 years older than Maggie. And so he's kind of slowing down a bit in terms of that playfulness and that sort of thing. But since we brought Maggie into the house, she has totally revived him because she's very playful and he loves playing with her.
It wasn't deliberate when we saw Maggie and saw her picture and saw that she was white, but then once they were together, it was obvious. You kind of got the mirror image. They look very similar. You got the black and the white, and the dog tags just say it all. Personality-wise, they're kind of yin and yang, and they fit together, yin and yang. Maggie is very outgoing, loves everybody, and Murphy's much quieter about it. He likes people, but he's not going to, jump up and be all over you. So they totally complement each other.
They wrestle and roll all over the floor and bite each other's ears and bite each other's necks, and they have a lot of fun playing.
There were so many dogs without homes that if I was offering a home, that I wanted it to be an adopted dog. And I was a little nervous, not so much about the dog itself, but about my ability to care for the dog, because I'd never really taken care of a dog. It's kind of like when you come home with a brand new baby. You're looking for the manual. And in fact, we're still looking for the manual. We've got a shelf full of books. We get Bark magazine every month. And you're always reading up on them because, they're another creature and you don't know all about them. That's part of the wonder of having them in your home, is you learn so much about them, about yourself. It's remarkable.